Hey guys, if you made it this far, that means that you received my welcome email. Um, and yeah, you are in business statistics, section 002, the online version. Don't mind section 801, CBA, blah, 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 blah. That's the other section that I'm teaching, and I just made one set of notes. So you guys will be getting the exact same content that I guess the normal class or the brick and mortar style class is going to be getting, and it kind of saves me a little bit of work too. Just make one set of notes and use it for both classes. So, my name is Matt Bren. This will be my second semester teaching business statistics. There's my email down there, mjb57 at uakron.edu. And yeah, I just wanted to put this introductory or this introduction out to give you guys a sense of what the class is going to be about, and frankly, to just test out this video recording software and all this stuff, see how it works. So, one of the first things that we're going to do, and that we would typically do in a normal brick and mortar class, is the first day of class, we would go ahead and do our intros. Just so that everybody can get a sense of everybody else's personality, and so that you guys can get a sense of my personality and just get to know each other a little bit. So what I've set up in the discussion tab within Springboard a spot where I want you guys to go ahead and write your intros in. So this is the stuff that you'll be looking at. Name will automatically populate there for you because you'll be the one posting it. Major, you're in school, hobbies, fun fact, your best vacation that you've ever taken, and one random pet peeve that you have. If you don't feel comfortable sharing that information, that's fine. Just share whatever you do feel comfortable in, but it's nice in an online class because it's going to help to kind of humanize it a little bit. You guys will get a sense of who I am, I'll get a sense of who you are, and then you'll get a sense of your fellow classmates. And then maybe it'll just help you kind of figure out somebody that you might want to do group work later on in the semester, because we'll see that that's going to be a part of the course. So here I'm going to tab over to Springboard and just show you where exactly you put these intros in. So here's the Springboard page. This is viewing it as a student, so this is kind of how it'll look for you, minus some of this junk over here. But you would go to your Communications tab and Discussions, and we've got two sets of forums here. We have the General Topics forum, and we have the Lessons forum. In the General Topics forum, it looks like I've only made one topic, or one I guess they're called topics. And then you just click into Introduction and Start New Thread, and type away and give us as much information as you would like. So let me click back over to the PowerPoint and we can get back on with it. Yeah, so we'll start off with the course learning objectives. These are kind of real high level things. We've got to master the essential concepts and tools of statistics and probability. That's basically that. Provide a sound basis in statistics and probability for students' future academic and professional careers. Yeah, you'll need to at least understand the line of thinking with statistics. Yeah, maybe you won't use every single tool that you learn in this. Maybe you won't use any of them. But you need to understand the process by which these statistical decisions or these facts that you hear in media are made. And it's just going to help you going forward in your career. To demonstrate the use of statistics, probability, and statistical models to support decision making in business. Yeah, we'll see a little bit of that this semester. To develop critical thinking and problem solving, sure. And to work in a team and develop business research questions and effectively communicate the answers to those questions. So yeah, that last one right there is going to be a big one. And we're going to be working on a big case that you're going to showcase, this ability to work in a team, communicate effectively, produce a good product, something that looks pretty but both also has meat, and good content. So we'll move on. Specific learning competencies. You're going to learn descriptive statistics. That's going to be chapters 1, 2, and 3, essentially. Probability concepts. That's going to be chapter 4. Probability distributions. So it looks like analyze, calculate, and that's going to be 5 and 6. So discrete's going to be chapter 5. Continuous is going to be chapter 6. Central limit theorem, I believe that's chapter 7. And then we're going to be using hypothesis testing in 9 and 10, ANOVA in 11, and chi-squares in 12. And there's going to be a little bit of chi-square in one of the other chapters too. I forget which one it is offhand, but yeah, the main chi-square chapter is chapter 12. And they wanted us to include the Cba Learning Goals this year, so I'll just go ahead and read these off. Master integrated business knowledge, analyze data using quantitative techniques, ding ding ding, that's us. Be informed decision makers, develop leadership and collaboration competencies, use writing and oral communication skills to persuade and to mobilize action. Yeah, I don't know how much of that you'll be doing. I don't think we're going to have, well, for you guys being in the online class, I don't think there's going to be like a oral presentation. It's just going to be a hard copy that you turn in for the case. Demonstrate a global perspective and cross-cultural awareness. Yeah, we might get into that. Recognize and understand how to address ethical concerns. Yeah, I doubt we'll get into much of that, but the required materials for the course. We're going with the Bowerman book. I believe that you guys would have already had this information. You could take it to a bookstore and they would just know what book this class calls for. But if not, it's right here. It's also in the syllabus. The book's about $160. That will include Connect. Connect is the McGraw-Hill interactive web software that you're going to use for your homework. And it also has an ebook attached to it. So there's ways that you don't have to get the hard copy of the book. You can just get the ebook and the Connect software. But I don't know if it saves you that much money. And so yeah, one thing that you're going to need to do that's very, very, very important, and you're going to need to do very, very, very soon, that's register for Connect. So register for the Connect software. All of your homework will be done in Connect. And that's just going to be something that's really necessary. In the last semester I taught, I had students wait forever and ever and ever to register for Connect, and which makes no sense. And they ended up falling behind just out of just not doing it. So do that right off the rip, and yeah, you should be good. The first few chapters are kind of review. I mean, it's going to be stuff that you saw potentially in high school and potentially in prior classes in college. So the first few chapters you really don't want to miss, because it's an easy way to get some points that'll start your semester out on the right foot and start you out with an A. And then the last point here, it says register for the Megastat software. So if you do the full purchase of the book, Megastat software is included with that, so you won't have to pay like a $17.50 as it says there on the screen. But we aren't requiring it this semester. So Megastat is just an Excel plugin that you can do various statistical things on. But we found that you can do a lot of those things just using Excel. You don't really miss much with that. So you can download that if you want. It definitely will come in handy. It makes things a little bit easier. You don't have to actually put in Excel formulas and that thing. But if you don't want to, or if your computer isn't compatible with it, that's okay. It's also available for free just by logging in with your UANet ID to any of the CBA computer labs. Megastat's already hooked into Excel, and you can just use it there. I might give examples using Megastat when I'm teaching, and if so, then you'll learn how to use it. But it's really, really user friendly, and you shouldn't have too much trouble with it.